At another moment, Yewon was searching for information about body aches. He reflects that he hopes it is nothing worse than a simple discomfort. He remembers that, for now, he gave her the cough syrup he had at home, although he is not sure it will be enough. He admits to himself that he wants her to go to the hospital, but she insists it would involve too much paperwork. At that moment, Shin Young appears. Looking at his phone, she asks if he has body aches. Hearing that, Yewon gets startled and complains at the same time, wondering why she entered the break room without knocking. But his coworker replies that she did knock. He simply did not hear her. Anyway, she asks if he is sick or something, and whether he wants her to cover his shift so he can recover. He replies that no, because he is not the one who is unwell. Curious, Shin Young asks if it is about his girlfriend. She quickly adds that he is sweeter than he looks, because searching for that kind of thing just because his girlfriend is sick is admirable. Hearing that, the young man asks if that is not normal. His coworker replies that not at all, since there are guys who go out partying even when their girlfriends are sick. She immediately clarifies that she is not talking about him, but about a friend's boyfriend. Yewon asks if it would be too much if he went to visit her. But Shin Young replies that by the time he finishes work, it will already be night, and arriving that late could be uncomfortable, something he ends up agreeing with. Then she explains that it is not as if body aches disappear just because he worries a lot. It is enough for her to know that he cares. The young man thinks about that and comments that she seems to have a lot of experience with that kind of thing. However, she replies that it is not experience, just common sense. According to her, he is simply overthinking a simple body ache. Yewon agrees, but adds that he has the feeling that everything is his fault. That leaves his coworker intrigued, and she asks why that would be the case. But the young man replies that it is nothing. He immediately changes the subject and asks why she has been going home so late lately and whether she has something going on. His coworker replies that she does not want to waste time, so she has been preparing for a language course and reviewing different options, like returning to university next semester or studying something different. Yewon asks if she plans to do that now, just when graduation is right around the corner. Shin Young replies that that is exactly why she is worried, because once she graduates, the only thing left will be to look for a job. She adds that until now she only studied because everyone else was doing it. But to be honest, she is not sure that is the right path for her. She also does not think an office job all day suits her. However, she enthusiastically confesses that working in a cafe suits her quite well, because lately preparing drinks has been very fun for her. Yewon laughs and asks why she does not ask the boss if she needs a new manager. That makes Shin Young ask whether, if she became the manager, she could treat him like her subordinate. The young man replies that he is only a part-time worker. However, she asks how his job search is going. He replies that it is going more or less well, or at least that is what he thinks. Then he remembers that, now that he thinks about it, his last practice interview is next week. He confesses to himself that lately he has been very distracted going out with Hain. At that moment, Shin Young interrupts his thoughts, saying that she is leaving now and that she will see him tomorrow. Her coworker confirms it and says goodbye. Then he reflects for a moment and tells himself that he should not get too comfortable. He does not want to use Hain as an excuse in his job search. After finishing work, he says goodbye to his boss and walks toward the subway. Looking at his phone, he reflects that she still has not responded to the message he sent that afternoon, and he wonders if she is okay. Then she replies, and they start a conversation through messages. Hain says she just saw his message, and that she was lying down reading a book called Cosmos. Yewon quickly asks how she feels now. His girlfriend replies that, for the moment, she is fine and feels as if she is recovering little by little. That makes her boyfriend happy. Then Hain confesses that actually she is fine, just a little stiff. That leaves Yewon somewhat downcast. She notices his reaction and asks if that makes him sad, questioning whether he thinks something like that could bring her down. She says it would have to be something much stronger than that. Encouraged, Yewon asks if she has eaten already. His girlfriend replies that she has, and that she ordered a hamburger. The young man asks whether she should not eat porridge when she is sick. Hain laughs and explains that she really wanted a hamburger, and that when she is sick, she craves high-calorie food. Her boyfriend says that if that is the case, then he must also be sick. Hyun asks why. Yewoon replies that now he also feels like eating a hamburger. His girlfriend laughs and says that if that is the case, he should order one. She even asks if they deliver 24 hours a day. Sensing that his girlfriend is feeling better, Yewoon feels relieved. He remembers that that morning she could not even walk straight and that he almost took her to the emergency room. At that moment, she said she had called a taxi and asked him to go back inside his apartment. He tells himself that it is a relief. Already at his residence, Yewoon wonders whether he should send a goodnight photo before taking a shower. But then he looks at his phone and sees that Haein asks if he has already arrived home. His boyfriend replies that he has and asks if something happened. She replies that nothing happened, but confesses that for some reason, she wants to know if they could make a video call. The young man replies that yes, but asks if it can wait a little, because he wants to take a quick shower. His girlfriend accepts and explains that she usually stays up late, so she is not sleepy yet. While showering, Yewoon reflects that a video call is not something strange, but he is intrigued that she asked so suddenly. He thinks that she is a unique person. When she speaks, she gives the impression of being completely transparent, but if someone tries to look deeper, there is a veil that prevents seeing inside. It is like a wide and open courtyard, but with the front door and the windows tightly closed. However, seeing her approach first like that, maybe it means she is starting to open that door little by little, especially after what happened yesterday. He admits to himself that he hopes that someday they will be able to talk about their true feelings. When he sits at his desk, he writes to his girlfriend that he has finished showering and that they can talk. She is happy and tells him she will call him now. When they see each other, Haein comments that she has been lying down all day and that she must look like a mess. Yewoon replies that not at all, that she looks very cute as always. His girlfriend says that maybe it is the lighting, but that in reality, she looks a little tired. The young man replies that that is normal, because she is sick. He even comments that his hair also becomes fluffy when he spends a long time lying down. That makes Haein ask if that means he thinks she looks strange now. Her boyfriend quickly replies that no, explaining that that was not what he meant. But Haein laughs and clarifies that she was only joking. Then she adds that video calls still feel a little awkward and that it is funny to talk while just holding the phone. Yewoon agrees and admits that he likes it because he can see his girlfriend's face. She replies that she likes it for the same reason. Then she asks if he is going to sleep. He replies that no, because he has an interview next week and wants to study a little. Haein, curious, asks if it is an interview for an internship. Her boyfriend replies that it is, and that it is the final round. Then she asks if she is bothering him. Yewoon replies that she is not, that he is only reviewing his practice answers. That leaves her thoughtful, and then she asks if she can watch him from there. The young man looks confused. Then Haein explains that she will prop up her phone so she can fall asleep while watching him study, if he does not mind. He thinks about it for a moment and replies that he does not mind, although he warns that it will not be very entertaining. His girlfriend replies that it is fine, that she really just wants to see him. The young man agrees. He places the phone in a corner and asks if she can see him well. His girlfriend replies that she can, and adds that he can hang up if she falls asleep. He nods. Haein wishes him good night in advance, and he does the same. While she watches him, she thinks he looks very good when he is concentrated. He probably does not even realize how good he looks when he focuses on something. Suddenly, she shrinks a little, because her head starts hurting again. Then she remembers that Yewoon once said he listened to Long Afternoon when he was sick. She wonders if at that moment, he felt the same way she does now. It is not loneliness. It is more like a quiet feeling of peace. As she watches him, she notices that he scratches his cheek again, something he often does, and she smiles while observing him. That night, she has a strange dream. In it, she looks at a small light in the night sky, a light no bigger than a speck of dust, calling her to come closer. She jumps and waves her arms strongly, sending signals again and again. She tells that light that it is safe here, that no one will hurt it. That small light could have left, but it stays. And she hopes that the little alien will find the courage to come closer and, with time, be able to feel at ease. The next day, in another place, two girls are sitting behind a table. One of them is Yoon Ina. She thinks that fewer people came than she expected, even after sending invitations to her friends. She gets annoyed and confesses that they always say they support her dream, but they never show up at moments like this. She claims that the next time she sees them, she will complain about the industry for 100 minutes. Then she reflects on how she should make the promotional video for the song In the Rising Tide by Long Afternoon. She thinks that using motion graphics again would be too cliché. Based on the lyrics, she wants to use a model and film it in a single long take. Even if the person does not have much acting experience, she would love to find a face capable of telling a story just by looking at it. She wonders if she should post a casting call for actors. At that moment, a blonde girl approaches the table and asks if she can take a flyer. Yoon Ina replies that yes, that she can take some if she wants. But when she raises her gaze and looks more carefully at the girl in front of her, she exclaims in surprise that she found her, drawing Aryun's attention.
ありがとう。ありがとうみんな。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとうね。